Hey guys, it's Justine, and today we are heading into a studio to witness something really awesome. So I'm sure many of you guys have seen Nightmare on Elm Street. Well, they are recreating a scene from that film, but shooting it on an iPhone. They have one of the original gaffers. I'm going to be chatting with Roy Wagner, who was one of the original DPs on this film, and he's DPing this and shooting it on an iPhone. So it's going to be really cool to see that perspective of you were here on the original shoot, and now you're here reshooting it on an iPhone. It's just really incredible. So let's head inside and let's witness some movie magic. Okay, so here's the setup. Armando, can you walk us through what the heck is happening here?
Okay, so
first of all, what is this gimbal?
So this is the Moza Moza Air 2.
Okay.
So normally gimbals, remember how you it has like a little plate here and you load them this way?
Yeah.
You can side mount this, which allows us to go as large as we need. So if you have like really big cameras, like it works really great. We outrigged this on a Condor Blue cage, which allows us to, rig up other accessories. This setup here, so we have a small HD monitor, and this is also a transmitter, so that's why it has the antennas up above. So the way this is getting the video signal is through this little dongle. So Apple sells these little dongles that can connect an HDMI cable.
Yes.
We have this, and now this is transmitting to the video village.
So essentially you guys are going to be sitting here.
Right. If you're the director, you get something even cooler.
What do I get?
You get this. The director gets this monitor over here.
No way.
It has a receiver. So this is receiving the image from here. This is a Teradek small HD combination. So what I'll do, just really quickly, I'll go around so you can take a look.
Okay, I'm directing now. And this is the Filmic Pro app, which I've been such a huge fan of for such a long time.
I think it would be really fun if we get you and Roy to do a little quick scene.
Okay.
So you want to do that?
Yes!
So let's go ahead and do that. So what you're going to do is you're going to run down this little hallway, and you're going to bump into this little doll. Obviously the doll's not there, but you're going to kind of stop here, okay, for a minute, get your bearings, and then run off camera this way. So what you're going to do is you're going to kind of run here, and then there's a pretend doll here. You're going to go like kind of this, and then you're going to run this way, and then you're going to go off camera this way.
Oh, I shouldn't have wore heels. What was I thinking? I didn't know I'd be running for my life today.
We're going to do a quick
This is going to be so cool. Oh, what are we going to run through?
Roy, you good?
You good?
Okay.
Rolling.
Tell me when.
Alright guys, this is BTS, we're rolling.
Back a little more, so see your shadow right here? Yeah. Here we go, and action. Cool.
Awesome.
Should I scream? Is there a scream? Are we gonna? We can add that in post.
Looks great. That looks cool.
So that was shot at 60?
That was shot at 60 frames per second. Should I airdrop this first? Or do this?
Do it a little bit.
Okay.
This is so great! Oh my gosh! The best part about it is you can airdrop the video. Like I can have this on my phone right now.
Set, and 3, 2, 1, action rehearsal. Go.
Too fast?
No, I think you're good. Cutting.
So
Nice.
I should probably step back a little bit closer to the. And she also did a fall there too.
Yeah, that was great.
Cool.
That was great.
This is nuts. This is so great.
Cool, cool.
It's
One
so
more?
silly.
Double back in that first window.
Copy that.
Pretty close, huh?
It's pretty cool.
Just your arcade.
Armando, how's it going? How are the settings? Like what's going on? What's happening?
Settings look good so far. We're kind of testing out different profiles. So that's the neat thing about the application is that you can shoot in like natural, dynamic, flat, and log V2. However, because this is a newer iPhone, Filmic Pro did mention that they're still working on the log V2 profile. Technically, it's not like done. By the time people watch this video, it's probably going to be already live.
Is this the beta version of the app?
No, so we're trying to get a beta version.
I want to try the digital filming with like the multiple cameras.
So we're trying, and hopefully tomorrow there will be somebody from Filmic Pro here that might give us a beta version of it. But yeah, no, so far it's good. I think we're pretty happy. You've been great as a stand-in. That's awesome.
Thank you. This is so cool.
Yeah.
That's harsh.
Oh, well, you know, I mean.
So we're here on set, and I'm with Roy. Now, you were the original DP on Nightmare on Elm Street, and now you're back here DPing it on an iPhone. Like, what is this like for you to have just...
bizarre. I've always been passionate about new technology.
Yeah.
I've been in the business for 50 years, shot 70 millimeter, 35 millimeter, and digital. I shot the very first digital series. I've heard of people shooting with phones before, but I never thought that I would be shooting with a phone. And my partner said, why don't we do this with an Apple iPhone? And I had just gotten the new Apple iPhone and was blown away by the quality of the images to the point where I wasn't carrying my still camera anymore. So I said, that'll be a challenge, that'll be interesting.
Last night, I watched the first half of the movie on my iPhone, which is so insane that like I watched it on the device that you guys are now recreating the film. And it's interesting because that the technology that you guys were using, I mean, it was such that manual thing. And seeing what's happening now, like what is that like for you to just see it all be, I guess it's easier, but it's also, there's so many other different challenges.
It's easier, but I'm trying to exactly replicate where the shadow falls, where exactly the light hit the wall. And so it's not like doing it for the first time because I can be completely wrong and I'm right because it's the first time. But this time, I have to exactly duplicate what we did before. And besides that, even when shooting film, we were shooting the slowest film possible. There was no high-speed films then. So we had to do what we're doing now. The phone can be shot at low light levels, but you always want to work at the highest light level you can so you get a prettier picture.
Yeah, let's go back to some of this original stuff because this is the best thing. Like you've kept this
Well, I keep it for everything I've done. For CSI, Beauty and the Beast. Here's the original script.
This is crazy. What was like your favorite memory from just creating
it's always
these?
About people.
Yeah.
I love the camaraderie of crew because it's like, it's like the circus.
Yeah.
And of course, every scene is drawn out, and so that we know how we're going to do it. The special effects people detail how the shots will be done, and of course, letters of how it has to be done a very particular way. There's the Freddy snake.
Oh my gosh! I mean, like, what else is in here? This is like an arsenal of history.
If you wanted to make the movie again, this was, you could look at this and you would know how we did it.
I mean, you could technically, if you wanted to, you could shoot this and edit it on an iPhone, which is really fascinating.
That's exactly right. And what's so exciting about that is that means that all those aspiring filmmakers, like we all were at one time, can get their hands on a camera much more quickly.
For sure.
And can go out and make their film and not have to go through a studio or through a committee of executives that tell them, no, you can't do it this way, you have to do it that way.
Which is what's great about YouTube. I mean, I started, a very long time ago. Like, I was editing on 2 VHS players that my parents were thankfully nice enough to let me just use. So, I've been editing for such a long time as well, just to even see that change and just go from film to tape to digital.
You get to follow your dreams. I mean, the thing is that nothing, we call it the democratization of filmmaking, but it's a democratization of all knowledge.
Yeah. So I think for maybe like my audience, a lot of them are maybe aspiring cinematographers or even like whatever it is that they're doing. A lot of them, it's a younger audience. So like what would you give to them, like one piece of advice to just help in either cinematography or just life in general?
Don't let anybody steal your dream, especially yourself. Because I find that nobody can steal your dream but you.
It's very true.
And just never give up. There is no right way to do anything. I always tell people, you know, my book of enemies is all filled up. You're going to have to be my friend. Just having a great attitude. I'm 72 years old. I feel like I did when I was making this movie.
That's really cool.
And it's, you know, it's a thrill to wake up every morning and to know that you get to do what you dreamed of doing all your life.
This is insane. This is just really
fun.
cool. This is so amazing. Thank you so much for sharing your story and your time with us.
Thank you very much.
And doing this project and sharing it with us, and just, wow, this is amazing.
I'm looking forward to seeing your piece on YouTube, and I hope you'll look at mine, and
I can't wait. Thank you.
Hopefully we'll be able to encourage not just young people, but everybody to follow their dream.
Yeah, it's never too late to do something that you love, which is amazing. So we're inspiring you guys to go out.
I'm inspiring myself.
Cool. I'm inspired. Now I need to go shoot a feature film on an iPhone.
Exactly, exactly.
This is cool. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Well guys, thank you so much for watching this behind the scenes, and thanks so much for chatting with us. If you guys want to see the full recreation, I'll put a link in the description and you guys can go check it out. So thank you again.
Thank you.
Oh, this is amazing. Oh, and happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.